In a quiet village, nestled between rolling hills and lush green pastures, there lived a kind-hearted shepherd named Elias. Each day, as the first light of dawn crept over the horizon, he would rise with the sun, his heart filled with joy and purpose. Elias tended to a flock of 100 sheep, each one unique and beloved in his eyes. He knew them all by name. There was Daisy, the curious one, Rufus, the playful, and old Molly, wise and gentle. To Elias, they were not merely livestock, they were his family. Every morning, he would lead them to the verdant meadows, where the grass was soft and sweet, and the streams bubbled with crystal-clear water. The sheep would graze happily, their soft bleats harmonizing with the gentle whispers of the wind. Elias would sit among them, watching them with a contented smile, his heart swelling with love. He was diligent in his care, ensuring that each sheep was well fed and safe, often calling them by name to check on their well-being. One evening, as the sun dipped low in the sky, painting the world in hues of orange and pink, Elias began his routine count. He counted slowly, his fingers tracing the air as he called out each name. 1, 2, 3, all the way to 99. But as he finished, a wave of panic washed over him. One sheep was missing. His heart raced as he scanned the familiar faces of his flock, but the space where one should have been was hauntingly empty. Without a second thought, he gathered his staff and set out into the hills, calling for his little sheep, his voice echoing in the stillness of the evening. The wind rustled the leaves, and the distant calls of night creatures filled the air, but all he could hear was the silence that followed his cries. The sun slipped below the horizon, and the world around him darkened, but Elias pressed on, driven by love and concern. He climbed higher, searching every nook and cranny, calling out for his lost friend. Hours passed, and the chill of the night began to seep into his bones. Just when despair threatened to take hold, he paused, listening intently. There it was, a faint, desperate bleating. His heart surged with hope as he followed the sound, pushing through thick underbrush until he stumbled upon a tangled mass of brambles. There, caught and frightened, was his little sheep, struggling against the sharp thorns. Elias knelt beside it, his heart aching at the sight. "Oh, my dear, I'm here," he whispered, his voice soothing. With gentle hands, he began to free the sheep, carefully untangling the thorns from its wool. The sheep bleated softly, its eyes wide with fear. But as Elias worked, it began to calm, recognizing the warmth of its shepherd. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, he freed the little sheep from its prison. He cradled it in his arms, feeling the warmth of its body against his chest. Relief washed over him like a warm tide, and he whispered sweet reassurances as he made his way back down the hill, the night air crisp and clear. When he returned to the village, the stars twinkled overhead, and the moon cast a silver glow on the landscape. Elias gathered his friends and neighbors, his heart brimming with joy. "I found her!" he exclaimed, holding the little sheep close. The villagers erupted in cheers, celebrating the reunion. In that moment, Elias realized that his love for his sheep mirrored a deeper truth. Just as he cared for each one, so too did a greater love watch over them all. The celebration continued, laughter and warmth filling the air, a reminder that no one is ever truly lost or forgotten. Each of them, like the sheep, was cherished and loved, always welcomed back with open arms.